Hey everybody, it's Aggie with Agnes Friedlander Art Studio. How are you doing tonight? This is the Lucky Rooster reveal where I'm going to show you how it turned out with the glass and resin. I did post some pictures in some of my groups today, but in this video I thought I would share with you, sorry, Charlie was rattling over there. I thought I would share with you how to remove the drips. So sometimes I get so excited about my work. I still have a tendency to forget to tape the sides or the bottom of my substrate. Oh, have you ever done that? And it's okay if you do that. It's a little bit harder to remove the drips with a canvas, and that's what we used on this particular project. We did use a canvas. What's wrong with my forehead? Something. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a few minutes on the other camera that I've got set up over there. So this is a class that teaches you a full-on acrylic painting, step by step. I show you the whole thing and I include a tracer. So this is the painting and I did it on a 20 by 20 inch canvas, and I think it turned out really nice. I really like it. I don't know if I'm going to add glass and resin to this one. I might just leave it as is. So this is the one that I painted in the classroom live. And the other one that I'm about to show you is the one that I painted as a sample before the class, decided to make it into a class, and added the glass and resin to for the demo during the class. Does that make sense? So I did two paintings. So if you're joining me for the first time, say hello, please. If you're watching on a replay, type that into the chat. Just type in replay. Let me know where you're watching from. Welcome. I teach painting. I teach glass and resin art. And I have a free group. I'm going to sneeze. I have a free group called the Glass and Resin Art Community, which you can join. And I also have a paid membership. And we have about 170 lessons in my paid membership now. It's crazy. But if you feel like a membership is too much for you and you just want to take a few classes, you can do that too. You can go to agnesfreelander.com, check out all my classes. Hi, Jane. Well, it says that 7 people are watching, so I don't know. But if it's just me and you, that's totally awesome. Jane, I know you're going to be doing a rooster, right? Oh, we've got somebody else here. Beauty from Ashes Ministries, Lori and Peggy. Hello from Washington. Hello, hello. All right, so I'm going to remove my image from the screen. I'm going to remove the split screen and just go full screen with my glass and resin rooster. And I'm going to hop over there and show you. Hey, Francis. So I'm going to be moving away from my computer. I'm not going to be able to see comments for a few minutes, but I will hop back over here and check. All right, so here we go. I'm moving over here. Hi. All right. So here he is. Look at him. We'll try and get him up to the camera there and try and make him straight and all that good stuff. So I've got a little bit of glare from my overhead lighting, but I think you kind of get the general idea, right? It's a 20 by 20 canvas, and I don't know what he weighs. Doesn't really weigh that much, but if you look at it from the side, it looks like maybe the glass sticks out about maybe 2 inches, something like that. So I want to show you how to remove the drips from the back. So I'm going to turn it around, show you the back. There are a lot of drips on here. I did babysit it and removed the drips as they were coming down, but you know how it is. They just keep on coming. That's how drips are. So I'm going to grab just a palette knife and I'm going to use my heat gun. And I think I'm going to turn this tray over. So set this on here. So what I like to do, okay, let me just talk about how cured this is. I did the resin on this last night around, actually yesterday afternoon, was it around 6 p.m. So it's actually been 24 hours. So it is 24 hours cured now. So it's considered soft cure. And to be fully cured would be 72 hours. Is this too much glare up here? Too much light? Is it better like that? Maybe not. Yeah, it's a little too dark now, right? I don't know. Is the lighting better like that? So it is soft cured. It takes 72 hours for it to be fully cured, and you want it to be in the same, constant condition. You don't want to change the temperature of the room. You really shouldn't move it too much and all that stuff. I mean, I am moving it right now, but it needs to be temperature wise and humidity wise, and all of that needs to remain constant for the full 72 hours. Which I'm kind of guilty of taking it outside and taking photos because I get so excited. But anyway, here's what we're going to do. We are going to remove these drips. So if you don't want to have to do this, this is a lot of work. I will admit it is a little bit of a pain, but it doesn't take all that long. You're not going to really be able to hear me talking while the heat gun is going. Basically, what I'm going to do is heat up the resin drips, and then I'm going to scrape them off with this palette knife. You want to be careful not to scrape too hard to pull the resin off of the side lip that comes around. You want to just get the resin off the very back. Does that make sense? So let me do a couple. And usually heat it up for about 10-15 seconds, something like that. I keep it moving. Let me get those 2 drips. You want to make sure it's really heated up. You do want to make sure it's really, be careful that they do get really hot. So if it's heated up enough, it really scrapes off very easily. If it's a little too hard to scrape off, you probably didn't heat it up enough. That's just a weird piece of, actually, this is a Master's Touch canvas. And I guess I didn't really remove the staple with the little paper covering on it. So what you want to be careful of is that you don't set this back down into your scraped off resin, because if it's still, maybe you'll not be able to hear me. If it's still a little bit tacky, let's say you're doing this at the 12-hour stage or the 14-hour stage, and you were to press it back down into the stuff that you've scraped off, it's hard to get it out of there. It will come out, but it kind of sticks to itself. So sweep away the drips that you've removed. I'm doing some more now. Set that down, grab my knife, and just gently rub it along there. Firmly, but gently. If it doesn't feel like it wants to come off, then you probably need to heat it up a little bit more. And I'm going to scrape this off to the side. Kind of wipe it off. It does kind of create almost a resin dust, if you will. But as you can see, I think you can see, all gone. There is just this weird staple thing that I need to kind of work on a little bit more. And then I would just turn it and continue doing all of the drips. And that is how you remove resin drips from the back of your canvas. So let me know if you have any questions about that. I'm not going to do the whole thing in front of you. That would probably be a little boring. But where can I set this so that you can still look at it? I'm going to go over back to my computer and see if there's any questions from you guys. Maybe I'll set it here, turn my light back on. And I suppose I could maybe point the camera down at it, right? Why don't we do that? So at least you could be looking at it while I sit and chat with you a moment longer. Okay. So, add myself back in. Hello. Okay. Let me see if there's any questions. You need the 20. No, so Jane is in my membership. She's taking this class. And the 20 by 20 template is in the under the guides, Jane. You should be able to go grab it from there. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Jane says he's fantabulous. I love him. I think he turned out really awesome. I don't know why the focus keeps changing. It's like he has a heartbeat over there. What's that about? I don't know. Thank you. Somebody else says he's gorgeous. Hey, Latrice. Better with the light on. I turned the light back on. Can the drips, oh, this is a great question. Can the drips be removed after the 72 hours of curing? Yes, they can. They will be a little bit harder to remove because they're fully cured. But yes, I've done that. I've gone back and removed, oh, that's driving me crazy. Why is he throbbing like that? Does anybody else see that, or is that just my computer? I know he looks like he has twinkle lights, but he doesn't. I've gone back and removed resin drips like months later, believe it or not. So yes, that totally, you can totally do that, Lori and Peggy from Beauty from Ashes. What a great name. I love that name. My goodness, what a beauty. Thank you so much. Yeah, he really is a beauty. No twinkle lights. He's beautiful. He's beaming. Yeah, he's beaming. So one of the members asked, she said, you know, one of the members asked today, and I thought this was so sweet of her. She's like, it's such a, I mean, I painted almost the exact same painting underneath the glass one that you see there. Maybe it knows it turns so beautiful that it's showing off. I don't know why that's happening. Oh, look, it stopped now. It stopped on cue. It actually stopped. That is hilarious. Oh, no, it started again. I don't know what to do about that. I'll just leave it. So, you know, a lot of my members, I mean, I started out, I'm a painter, you know, I've been painting my whole life on and off. I mean, when I was starting my family and when I was in the corporate world, I didn't paint all that much. I hardly painted at all for about a 10-year period. But I've been painting pretty actively the last 20 years. And I'm a self-taught painter, believe it or not. I went to school at the American Academy of Art, but I took design and illustration. So I am a self-taught painter, like most of you. And a lot of members that have joined me in the membership, the Painter's Journey is the name of my membership, have joined because they want to do glass and resin projects, but they also want to improve their paintings. And so that's why when I teach the classes, I want to do both. You can do the painting and just do the painting alone without any embellishing, if that's what you'd like to do. Totally awesome. Or if you want to add the glass and resin on, you can do that too. He's still throbbing. So, and so one of the members was like, oh, it's just such a shame that that beautiful painting is underneath there. You know, it's easier for me to do it that way. Otherwise, I'd have to paint 3 samples, and that's just too much, you know. Carolyn, hey Carolyn, she says she loves him. Yeah. So anyway, that is it. That is it, my friends. If you are interested in, he is available for purchase. If you are interested in taking the class, I'm going to go grab that. Let me go grab that link. Well, you know what? You can just go to, I should share a link now that I've said that. You can go to agnesfriedlander.com and sign up for the class. If you're interested in joining the membership, I need to send you a PayPal link. I could probably put that right in here. It's $37 a month. And like I say, there are there are like 170 lessons in there. There's more than you could even do, probably, you know? So I'm just gonna copy this whole blurb here and paste this in the comments. It's probably too long. Is it too long? Did it divide it up? Yeah, it divided it up into a few different comments. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let me just grab the link alone. I don't know why it does that. Here it is. So you can join monthly and you can cancel any time on the monthly plan, or you can join annual and get 2 months free. It's $370. All right, here is the link to join the membership if you want to check it out. Okay, Agnes, I have Rooster head I painted with alcohol ink on Yupo paper. You just gave me a great idea. May I follow your idea? I don't really give permission for people to copy my designs unless they've taken my class. When you take my classes, when you've paid to take the class, then yes, you have permission to create art from what you've learned in the lessons and sell it. Otherwise, I don't give permission. I mean, if you're gonna do a rooster and it's, you know, your own idea, your own design, you're gonna do it on alcohol ink on Yupo paper, it's probably gonna look quite different anyway. I'm not the only person that has ever painted a rooster with its head looking back at its tail. I don't mean to sound that way at all, but I'm just letting you know that you shouldn't copy another artist's work exactly. It's kind of impossible. It's not impossible. It's kind of hard to do that anyway. But you know, it's like one of my members, Lisa. She does flamingos. She does gorgeous flamingos, and we kind of noticed a lot of other people. Well, not a lot of other people. There were a few people that were doing flamingos that really looked like they were copying hers. And then it's kind of like, well, how can you make a flamingo look all that different? Believe it or not, there are a lot of ways to make flamingos look different, but you can kind of tell when somebody's really all out copying. You can kind of tell. But no, that's fine. If you're doing it on Yupo, alcohol ink on Yupo paper, oh, adding the glass. I'm sorry. You're referring to, yeah, of course, add the glass. Then I can see what's so awesome about adding glass is that everybody's glass is going to look different. So your work is going to look different. So yes, by all means. And you should join the free group. Join my glass and resin community and share your stuff in there. Like when I was doing this rooster, I was debating about what kind of glass could I put on his face. And I tried a couple different things and it just wasn't, I wasn't feeling it. You know how sometimes that is? It just, I don't know. And then I discovered that glass. Let me go grab it, what I used. I was, you know, I was looking around and I'm like, well, I don't know. And I found this. And I don't even know what this, I think this was, I don't even know. What do you think this was? I don't even know. It was about this long. It kind of looks like a votive. I guess it's probably some kind of candle. I bet you this stuck into a sconce or something. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. It was about this tall. And of course, the parts that I nipped off of there is what I used on his face. But I mean, what are the chances that anybody else is going to have this kind of glass to use on the rooster face, right? So of course, yours is going to look different. Will you be posting the link to join? Do you want me to share the link to join the free group, the glass and resin group, or the membership? I just posted the link to join the membership. It's an old votive cup from decades ago. Okay, Carolyn, yeah, that's you're right. I think that's what it was. Because you can tell by this thing, right? Yeah, that must go into something. Let me get the free group for you. Let me look for that. Hold on. Glass, I'm looking it up on Facebook so I can go grab it. It's called Glass and Resin Art Community. Oh, there's Charlie barking like crazy. And we've had tons of people joining. Oh my goodness. I just renamed the group. It used to be called the Artist at Heart Community. So here is the link for the free group. just read the rules of the group and agree to them, and I will let you in there. So yes. Any other questions? Does this look like something? Wouldn't that look cool in your house, maybe in your dining room or kitchen or something like that? And is this something that you would do? Is it something that you would put up in your house? I want to do another one with the blue and white ceramic bowls. I still haven't started on it. I kind of got lazy today. How is everybody's weather? I have to ask. I mean, it was 82 here. I'm in southern Wisconsin, and it's like the best day, the most beautiful, perfect weather that we have had yet this year. And I saw people in shorts and sandals. I'm like, wow. I mean, 2 days ago, I was still wearing my winter coat. How was it by you, Carolyn? How was the weather? I'm just curious. So, Charlie. Sometimes I'll call him and he'll stop barking. I think people are walking by. He barks at people walking by. How dare them? How dare people walk past our window? So, it's beautiful here in Texas. Oh, but pollen is really getting, you know what? I kind of feel like, I don't think I've ever been diagnosed with allergies, but I kind of do feel like almost like something irritating the back of my throat. I didn't know there was an emoji with a Kleenex that's sneezing. That is hilarious. I never even realized that. Yeah, I didn't, maybe I've got a little bit of something with allergies. Carolyn says 85 and perfect. I know, did you get to go out and enjoy it, I hope? I had to go out and just get out, and I did a little bit of shopping and messing around. So yeah, our next project is going to be a China bull. So it's like a, the China and the bull in a China shop. I said it the wrong way. Play on words, but we're not doing a China shop. It's just going to be a bull. And I don't think we're going to paint this one. I think it's just going to be a tracer outline that we chalk onto the substrate, and just put our China dishes. I'm using a set of China. I happened to find a really good deal on some China at my local Goodwill about a year ago. It's been sitting in my garage. I need to bring it in and wash it. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to use, I was thinking of using that substrate, that one from Hobby Lobby with the frame, but I'm going to use a gallery depth canvas instead. And it's going to be, what size did I decide on? Almost square, 20, I forgot what size it was. 20 by 36? No. There's only a 7-inch variance between the length and the width. I'm forgetting what it was now. Anyway, you're still looking for your China? Well, it'll be interesting to see how many plates we actually really need, because I don't know. I have plates. I have, I don't think I have any cups. I have a, like a soup bowl, a soup tureen. And actually, I forgot what all I have. I think I have saucers. So we'll see. I don't know. 20, thank you, 24 by 30. My China, I don't have it down here. My China is, thank you, Latrice, for saying that. So we're going to do it on a 24 by 30. And my Hobby Lobby has all of their canvases, the gallery depth canvases, are all marked with a yellow sale sticker price. Are they doing that at your Hobby Lobby? I'm just curious. They're not putting the sign up in the section saying, when it's on sale like they used to. Instead, they're marking each one. I hope they're not getting rid of them. I hope they're not all clearance. I'm getting a little nervous about that. I know they don't have our pearl lace by Anita's Pearl Metallic anymore. I'm so upset about that. You can't buy they discontinued it. Actually, Rust-Oleum discontinued it, not Hobby Lobby. My China it's white, and I think it has gold trim, and it has like violets, like little cute little purple and pink violets on it. So, yeah, I'm talking about Master's Touch. Sorry, I should have said that. Yeah, our Master's Touch is marked that way now. It never used to be. Has yours always been that way, Latrice? And the other thing, when I was walking around in Hobby Lobby today, they took all those center shelving, the big square shelving things in the middle and moved them to the side. I don't know what they are doing, but have you noticed that they've really changed a lot of their inventory at Hobby Lobby? They've got food, they've got small appliances now. They're really, and that's, my husband says that's not a good sign. No, just recently. Yeah. Okay. So that's happening by your store too. I don't know what that means. I hope they're still going to sell canvases because they're so convenient. I think we should be able to add something to Anita's metallic white to make it close to pearl lace. I agree. You could probably add gold. Totally. You know, I would make sure it's another metallic. I did experiment with it one day, and I believe it or not, it didn't quite work for me. I didn't really like it. But you know, I like just the metallic white. What did I do with my, hold on, let me grab my, these guys. Oh. Charlie. So these are just done on metallic white. And I do like them. I mean, I like them a lot. You know, it's just white. It's not the, see, I get so much glare. Can you tell? It's just the white. And I think it looks fine. It's actually a little bit cleaner looking, you know. But yeah, if you want that little warmer look, have you tried it? Have you tried adding a little bit of gold, Carolyn? It's worth a try, right? So anyway, my friends, I think that's all I've got. Okay, yeah. Who was saying that, asking about joining the free group? I would love to see your, what you create. We'd love to see it. Yeah, so these are the bowls. These bowls, I really am thinking of making another rooster, like a smaller rooster with just, with these. And I was trying to think, is there some other color I might want? Maybe just a little pop of, probably going to need some red. I don't know that it necessarily needs to be ceramic, but I haven't thought it through that much yet. You know what I mean? But I think that would be fun. But the problem is I need to move on to the China bowl now because that's Tuesday's class. I got to get moving on it. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Let your friends know if you've got, you know, people that you know love doing roosters or, you know, this type of farmhouse art, or that are interested in learning, you know, the stuff that I have to offer. Let them know, please, please let them know. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.